Alright, welcome back. Me and the goober there. We're out looking for arrowheads. The lake is down about 6 or 7 feet from full pond. So we're going to come down here and just look around, see if we see anything. Chances are pretty slim that we'll find anything, but you never know, might get lucky. It's pretty muddy. The ground's pretty soft. So I mean, it's hopefully all the good stuff hasn't sunk down into the mud, but it probably has mostly. But we'll look around. Stuff could get washed off the shoreline down in here, so we'll keep our eyes open. Catfish bones or cartilage, whatever it is. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. You can see, yeah, there's the water, and it's normally obviously way up here. Check out the contrails. That's crazy. Anyway, let me go see what she's looking at. Here's a whole bunch of fishing weights. It looks like it used to be a fishing net or something. No telling what we'll find out here. You were getting stuck out there?
Right over there where
yeah.
It dips down, there's no like cracking, so it's not like drying out at all.
What's that right there? 10 spot?
Half of it.
Oh, half of a 10 spot.
Also, I have no idea what this is. This like it's not a clam.
Yeah, it's no clamshell. It's just dried up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I found. Let's go.
Or yeah.
Let's go.
Or a rope ladder or something.
I'm ready. It's kind of like got the foam around it.
Oh.
It's supposed to float.
Yeah, that low spot's probably pretty bad, but I would say.
So look, you can see my tracks.
Yeah, I would say just kind of look along, kind of closer to the shore, because out here where it's super muddy, I don't know if we're gonna find stuff, because softer bottom stuff, heavy stuff usually sinks. All these clams are sitting on top just because that's where they were to begin with. So I don't see a lot of rock out here, so we'll come up here toward the closer to the shore where the ground's a little stiffer. Yeah, there is. I mean, there is rock, but I'm saying, like,
yeah,
there's not an abundance of it. So there's a bunch up here. So you want to go where the rock is. I don't know where it is now, but before I walked over there to you, there was a remnants of a fishing net, a whole bunch of weights. But I don't remember where I was standing. I don't know. Yeah, there's giant clams and big, I don't know. Yeah, big snails. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, all right, let's head off this way. Well, I wasn't really looking. Like, I mean, it's not like we're gonna take it home. Here it is, right here.
Oh, cool. That's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
In need of some weights?
Not really. Let's see, like right here. You see these rocks? This kind of stuff we're looking for. But you want to find something that's been worked. I mean, we could find chunks of flint or pieces of rhyolite. There's no telling what's out here. Chances of us finding Complete points are probably low, but might find some scrapers. Anyway, this is a spot we've never been to, but since the water level's so low, I thought I'd find some new spots to search, because around the cabin we've searched for, you know, for me the last probably 15 years or so I've been looking. Haven't really found but one. What?
You should have already known.
Well, I mean, I don't really have permission to be out here metal detecting. I mean, it is owned by somebody, even if it's the state, county or state or whoever. I mean, actually, this is owned by the power company that runs the hydro dams.
Oh.
So technically, we're on their property. They own the lake. So I would legally have to get their permission to metal detect, but probably just find a bunch of lures and 5,000 hooks and bottle tops. That's probably about it.
I found a couple rings or something.
You see stuff like that? See how it's got an edge on it, but it's not been worked. But that's because we're probably just going to find broken stuff. Most likely. But I've seen some other people out walking the shoreline, so we're not the only ones out looking. And we've only got a few hours because this thing closes at 5. The entrance does. See, there's like a first aid kit or something.
Is that yours?
What is that? First aid, what?
Bandana.
Is that my bandana? Yep, it is. Thank you.
I'm making sure it is very neatly folded.
Oh. Bag must have pulled it out of my pocket.
How dare it?
Yeah. Anyway, I'll cut this back on if we find anything interesting. So this isn't a 3-hour video of walking around in mud. So here's something gross. Here's an owl pellet.
Look in it. Take it apart.
I don't want to take it apart because there's probably a dead little mouse in there, little remains.
It would just be the bones.
Well, yeah, but ugh. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool.
We dissected those.
Anyway,
This big. That's a big owl.
That's like the stuff the owl can't digest, and he pukes it up in a big hairball with bones and stuff. Just so you didn't know, in case you didn't know what owl pellet was. Pretty gross. Yeah, it's cool. It's science.
We dissected those in 2nd grade.
Really?
Yep.
You dissected an owl pellet?
Yeah. They had a few sent in until like 4.
It's interesting.
And everybody got their own little owl pellet, and we got this little, what do you call it? This heart. It was bone, like in an order of like the house, and we had to like put the bones.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Like a jigsaw puzzle. A macabre jigsaw puzzle. There's a lot of cool driftwood up on this bank. A lot of the banks around here on this lake are covered in driftwood. That's pretty cool. Anyway. Alright, I'll cut this back on if we find anything. So anyway, this is a real good spot to look. There's tons of rock out here. Right in this section. I mean, this hole all the way up to there is just nothing but rock, but so far not finding anything resembling rhyolite. There's no quartz. It's all just these old mud rocks, which will really fool you because they've got grooves in them and things like that. Makes it look like somebody took a flake off of them. 99% of what I've seen so far has been just mud rocks. Found one rock that could be a hammerstone, but not sure because I don't know what kind of tools were used around here. Yeah, I had it in my hand earlier. You can see it? That round rock?
So you picked up the roundish looking rock and it.
Well, it's just out of place for right here. It looks like it came out of a river or a creek, not here in the lake. See, it's really, I mean, it's probably not one, but I'm saying it's just out of place out here. So you see something out of place, I take it and then I investigate it further. I mean, it could have been just one that was used for a fire pit or something, but it could have been a white person brought it up here, who knows. But it's out of place for right here. Because this isn't a creek, this isn't running water. It's not constantly flowing to round a rock down. And even before they dammed it up and made the lake, there wasn't a creek here. The creek's on the other side, if I recall correctly. Alright, here's another really round river type stone that shouldn't be out here because, like I said, there was no creek and no river right where we're standing before they dammed it up and made the lake. I believe the creek or the river's way back over on that side, or maybe over here, but it's a pretty good ways away. So this was probably carried up here and used for whatever purpose. I don't see any outright damage on it, like on the edge. It's a little bit on this edge, but not like what we find down in South Carolina. So anyway, again, that stands out like a sore thumb out here on this beach. So we'll take that one too. Lots and lots of driftwood. It's not worked, but that's an interesting shaped rock. That'd be a good skipping rock. This mud has so much old dead algae and dead clams and mussels and things like that it kind of smells like a barnyard, to be honest with you. It's pretty foul smelling down here. Ugh. Keep on moving. We don't have a whole lot of time. We got a lot of shoreline to cover. Although I may come back out here this week. I've got some days off because I don't know when they're going to start raising the level. I could spend all day out here on just one little section. There's so much ground to cover. And I probably won't get this chance again for another 10, 15 years before they lower the water to work on the dam again. I believe that's what they're doing. There's a big one. Good Lord. Look at that. Ugh. That's a big clam. Hey, here's one. It's a big one. Big clam. Still got some meat hanging out of it. He might still be alive. Well, it still looks pretty moist. You want to throw it in the water or set it in the edge of the water down there. Here's your good skipping rock. Just go put it in the water just in case. I don't want that bottle. Here's your good skipping rock.
I don't know exactly where their gills are.
Do they have gills? I don't know about clams.
Well, they have to breathe.
Well, I don't know if it's called a gill.
I don't know
what it's
in the
called.
back or in the front.
Isn't it kind of like more like a tube? I don't know. I don't know clams here.
Me either.
You get skipping rock. Thought it was a scraper, but it's not. Gelatinous blob. Yeah, I found one of those last time I was down here. It's I can't remember. Somebody told me what it was. I'll have to look it back up.
Ooh, it's clear.
Yeah, the one I found was about hand size.
Oh no, I saw that video.
Yeah. I don't remember. Somebody said what it was. I'd have to go back and look at the comment, but my memory ain't worth a damn anymore.
Bad one.
I know. Alright.
I can't skip off. I can't get them to, like when I throw it.
You gotta spin it.
This way.
You gotta spin it.
I did spin it.
Well, I don't know what you're doing. I taught you how to skip rocks.
I know you did.
You're just rusty. Alright, well, time's kind of wasting, so let's move on down. Hey. I know, it's very soft. Let's move on down this way, because we're losing time and daylight. Good Lord, I got 15 pounds of mud. Aww. Well, this whole shore, from the tree line to the water, is all rock. And unfortunately, it's all thin, it's all triangular, it's all pointy, it's all angled, every bit of it. So it's really hard to tell what the heck you're looking at when everything looks like it could possibly have been worked, and most of it is not, and it's all the same color. I haven't seen any quartz or anything yet. Only stuff I've ever found out here is rhyolite, which when sitting out in the sun is going to turn this color anyway. So, but just about everything out here has some kind of angular facets on it, which make your brain think it's been worked, and it's really hard to find stuff. Like I say, I could spend all week out here walking around, and I could just walk right over something. But that's part of the fun, I guess. But most of this stuff is just soft mud rocks. I think I probably need to stick up more toward the shoreline and hope stuff is washed out of the woods down this way, because that's the higher elevated ground anyway. anyway, there's a couple of owl bird boxes out here for owls. Let's see, there's one right back through those trees there. I don't know if y'all can see it. Some standard trash, tire, bucket, all kinds of goodies. So anyway, that's the challenge that I faced looking for stuff out here at this lake, because the water is so muddy and brown. Everything is stained this exact same color. Alright, well, I think I finally found something at least ancient. I believe this is petrified wood. It's kind of hard to tell, it's got so much green algae on it, but it actually looked better when it was dry. I shouldn't have got it wet, but pretty sure this is a piece of petrified wood. So anyway, we'll take that home, clean it up, and we still got lots of shoreline. We'll probably go down to that end of that point, and then we'll probably call it a day and head back, look on the way back, but maybe come out here some this week when I'm off. That wasn't bad. I mean,
you should have seen the third
yeah,
one. Went like,
well, for the types of rocks these are, like I say, a lot of these are too lightweight. That's why they're turning. Yeah, see how it turns? It's catching the air. It's too lightweight. Alright, we're at another part of the lake now. And sorry for all the racket. Of course, there's a lot of houses over here, so got people doing their Saturday chores, making all kinds of racket. You can't enjoy the peace and quiet anymore. Table saws and leaf blowers and all kinds of good stuff. So anyway, we're gonna look around here for a little bit and I think go grab some lunch. Again, I haven't seen the lake this low in probably, I don't know, 5 years. The last time it was super low was about 2000, and this was all drained. There was nothing. We were driving cars out here. Anyway, I guess she's gonna skip rocks. I'm gonna look around a little bit. Normally when we come down here to swim or kayak, the water's right up there to the bank. That's full pond right there under that tree right there. So this, where I'm standing, would be about waist deep, give or take. No, because it's, you gotta think where the water's at, where I'm standing. Let's see, it just drops off right here. It just goes straight down. It's super deep right there. Golf ball. It's always a golf ball. Hmm? Yeah. It's all gooey. Yeah, he's long been dead. Ugh. Yeah. It's gross. Yeah, it's good good bait. Yeah, it's pretty stout. Wash your hands off. Wash your hands off in that lovely clean water.
Oh yeah.
Trade one bacteria for another.
Yes. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. Oh, throw them back in there. Yeah. Oh, these rocks are slick. Yeah, be careful. These are really slick. I remember when I was a kid, you come out here and it was nice and peaceful and quiet except for maybe some boats and jet skis. And now they've built all these huge $1-million houses over here, multi-million-dollar houses. Every time I come down here, somebody's leaf blowing, cutting wood, doing something extremely noisy. And you just come down here to get some peace and quiet and relax. And those days are long gone. But that's the price of civilization moving in, I reckon. Come down here around to the point down there. That's where I found a nice Guilford round bottom. That's the only complete point I've actually ever found on our area down here. And a couple of broken pieces. Hey, looky here. Oh, dun 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 dun. Super out of place again. Does not belong on this beach. So that's definitely cool. So what is that? 3 possible hammerstones and a piece of petrified wood so far. Yeah, where I found that Guilford round bottom I found was right down there off the point. See how the water is pretty much gone? In fact, I don't even think you can get through there now. It was about knee deep across there when I found it.
Hey, look, a bubble.
What?
Down there. A random bubble.
Oh, you're random. Look, a bubble. It's water, Goober. There's gonna be bubbles. Oh, Lord. I know. But anyway, the reason this stone is so super out of place is this is mostly what you got. Big jagged rocks and tiny little rocks. Everything's jagged down here. There's not smooth river rocks. So before this lake was all dammed up and everything, of course it was the Yadkin River flowing through here. And creeks and whatnot coming off of that. Then they dammed it up to make the lake. Anyway, this video is probably going to end up being long and boring.
Hey, you want to squish all this up, make some paint?
Not really. See, that's the good squishy sand when you're out here swimming. That's the stuff that feels good in your feet. And this other stuff will
It actually does feel good.
This other stuff will cut your feet up. So anyway, I'll cut this on if I find anything else. Can you guys identify this feather? I don't know what bird that came off of. But then check out this awesome rock. Check that out. Yeah, pretty sure that's not normal out here. I'm 42. I ain't never seen a rock like that out here. Look at this.
Whoa.
That's definitely out of place. Here's that feather. Oh, it's got kind of a cool color to it. Oh, sorry about that. I dropped y'all. Come back and get that rock on the way back. It's alright, don't cover it up, I won't see it.
There's a feather upside you.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch back there. It's like a bird got eaten.
Are these black ones?
Yeah. See that big pile of them right there by that bottle? There's like actually like wing pieces. Careful.
I just stepped on that bottle.
Yeah. Figures I'll find all these big rocks when I didn't grab my bag out of the truck. I didn't think we'd find anything out here. That's how it always happens though. What? The bubbling sound? Yeah, it's just the ground. It's air coming out of the ground. Here's another one. This one's broken. It's a little small one. Not far from this one. Very interesting. It's like at the beach when the waves come up and go back and you can hear all the air coming out of the ground. That's all it is.
The bubbles come up and the rocks like knock together. So all I do.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a big one. Ooh, big gelatinous glob. Yeah, I know, but that's like perfectly cylindrical.
I'll put them back in the water.
I think they're stuck on this branch. You just pull the branch up.
Yeah.
Carefully. There you go.
And be very gentle. They're very fragile.
Be free, weird gelatinous organism.
Am I already dead? I don't know.
Maybe.
Take a picture of them. So I'll be Harlan. This is where gelatin comes from.
So anyway, this area here is usually underwater, and you can run your boat from that side over to this side.
All these like dragons.
So I haven't seen it this low in quite a while. But this is where I found the last point, the whole point that I ever found out here. So anyway, we'll look around here for a minute, see if we can find anything.